do it again. Okay, here we go. Notes. Solving triangles. What is it? Okay, hold on. Okay, here it is. Solving triangles. What does it mean to solve a triangle? You can't solve triangles. We solve equations. You can't solve a shape. What does that mean? What does it mean to solve a triangle? Oh, okay. To solve a triangle means, to solve a triangle means to find all missing parts. That means to find everything that's not there. Anything that's not there, you got to find the answer for. You got to find the value of. Now let's talk about this word parts. What does it mean? What parts? What are the parts of a triangle? Well, remember, triangles have what? Triangles only consist of two parts. Triangles consist of what? What are the two parts? Angles and what? Sides. So to solve a triangle means to find all the measure of all the angles that are not there and to find all the side measures, all the side lengths. That's what it means to solve a triangle, to just find everything about it, yeah? All right, so we're going to start with, remember, these are for right triangles, right? We're going to go ahead and jump in and look at this problem here. Everybody got that? So that's what it means to solve a triangle, to find anything and everything that's missing. All the angle measures, all the side measures. Okay, here's an example problem right here. Here we go. Remember, we're working with right triangles. And this is ACB. This is triangle ABC or AC, but whatever. You remember C is going to be at the right angle? Yeah, C is the right angle. And they're going to give you some information. They're going to give you, this angle's 36 degrees right here. And they're going to give you this side measure 7. That's it. That's it. Okay. So, are there any missing angles that I got to find? I got to get the answers for those there. And are there any missing sides? Yeah. Now remember, angles are what? Angles are the capital letters. I got capital letter A. I got capital letter B. I got capital letter C. And sides are the lowercase letters, right? You got to label these. Yeah, we talked about did we talk about how to label these, April? Did we talk about the capital letters or the angles, and did we talk about how to label them? Yes, we did. And then the sides are the lowercase letters. Okay. Well, guess what? Some information's already there. As a matter of fact, the angles are pretty much done. Does everybody agree I already have 2 angles? What angles do you have already? What angle is this one? I already have angle A is 36. I don't have to find it. It's already there. Which one else do you have?
90 degrees.
The 90 degrees. That's angle what? That's this one, right? I don't have to find it. They're not going to ask you for the ones that are given. They're not going to ask you for that. But we know that there's 3 angles and we know that there's 3 sides. They're not going to ask you for, there's going to be 2 angles given. You just have to find one of them. In this case, it's angle B. Sometimes it'll be angle B, sometimes it'll be angle A. Does anybody know what this angle measure is going to be? Who remembers from geometry something about the sum of these 3 angles? Does anybody remember anything from geometry? I know you know. Isaias, talk to me. What is it?
You said the sum of all
Yeah, what should these three all add up to be? 180. You guys remember that? 180. These three should add up to 180 degrees. Yeah? But, what is it, David?
54 for side B.
You got 54 already? Okay, see, this one's going to be easy, right? You can put, yes, it's true, all these have to add up to 180, but I'm going to show you an easier way. Does everybody agree that 90 plus 90 is 180? Does everybody agree with that? Yeah. Why am I bringing this up? Because this one right here is already how much? Does everybody agree that's already 90? Yeah. So these two just have to add up to how much? To 90, right? If this one's already 90, if I know that these two have to add up to 90, then you'll figure it out. So, I mean, if you want to make an equation out of it, I can put angle B plus 36 is equal to what? 90. But see, some of you already figured it out. Some of you are like, well, 36 plus how much is 90, right? You just do that real quick in your head, or 90 take away 36. Does everybody agree the angle is going to be easy to find? Yeah. This one's going to be what, 54? I think David said. Ooh, 54. For this problem, right? Is it true that 36 plus 54 is 90? Let's see. 36 plus 54, make sure you check. Okay. It is. All right. But don't write it. Don't write it in here. You don't want too much information that you don't need, okay? But we know this one's 54, okay? Why don't I want you to write it? Because I don't want you to use it. What if somebody messes up, does this in their head and puts 64, you know? And then we don't want to. Okay, so are we good with the angles are done? The angle's so easy. They're already going to give you two of them. Just remember this one's 90. These two add up to 90. 36 plus what gives you 90? Okay, well, 36 plus 54. If not, just set up an equation. Angle B plus 36 has to add up to 90, so you can do that quick arithmetic there. Okay, now let's talk about the sides. I'm going to draw this again over here because I just made a big sloppy mess of the triangle. I'm going to draw the triangle again over here. Just wait for me here. Okay. So now, oh, wait a minute. I don't have to find all the sides. Which side do I already know? Which side do I already know? Yeah, remember? Remember how the sides go? You can't just put A wherever you want or B wherever you want. Remember, if this is angle B, if I follow these two, this angle makes this side. That means opposite of angle B is lowercase b. Opposite of angle A, or opposite of the 30 degrees, is your side A. And then obviously opposite of the C is side C, right? Does everybody agree I already have side C? Yeah, I don't have to find that one. I know it's 7, but I don't have to find it. We have to find, let me copy it over here again. We have to find side A. Which one's side A again? This one? No, this is angle A. Look at this one's side A. This one's side B. Okay, and we've been doing this. We've been finding sides, right? If you have one angle and one given side, you can find the other sides, but you can't do them both together, right? We got to do them. They're like two separate problems. We got to do two separate problems here. All right, so let's set up the problem to find side A first. I'm going to use side A. I'm going to use the angle and the given side. And, in order to set this up, remember we got to label our, this is our opposite side. This is the hypotenuse side. That's the adjacent side, right? To know which function this is going to be. So try to ignore this one because we're not using this. Try to just cover it so it won't throw you off. What function are you going to use to find side A? Does everybody agree it's the O and the H? Yeah, that's so, right? The O and the H is so. That's sine. Isn't that going to be sine of the angle is equal to? Sine of the angle is equal to O over H? Yeah. So you're going to set this up, and then you're going to find sine of 36 degrees is equal to, what's the opposite? A over H, 7. And then we know how to solve this, right? This is what we've been doing. We make a proportion. We put a 1 under this. When you cross multiply, does everybody agree? You cross multiply, you're going to get A is equal to, oh yeah, A is equal to 7 times sine of 36. All right, put that in your calculator, or let me just do it real quick right here. Make sure you practice that. 7 sine 36. Or are you using the one online? 7 times sine of 36 is, I get 4.11. 4.11449. Okay, we'll just round it off, make it look like money. $4.11. This doesn't round it off. Okay, I got 4.11. All right, that's what side A is. That's how much that side measures, 4.11. All right. So we go back here. Remember, we didn't have to find side C. It was given. We needed to find side A and B. I found side A, 4.11. All right. And then you're going to go back over here. Again, don't use the same angle that is given and the same side that is given. Okay? How are you now going to set this up to find side B? Well, side B would be using the adjacent and the hypotenuse side, right? Isn't this what we've been doing? Yeah. Okay, so which function has, right, to find side B? To find side B, that would be the adjacent and the hypotenuse side, right? That side I'm trying to find and the side that's given. That's ka. That's CAH, right? The A and the H, that's ka. All right, well then that would be cosine. Cosine of the angle is equal to A over H. Which would be cosine of 36 is equal to, right? The angle's 36, right? 36. A over H, B over 7. And then you solve this. Right? We know that that's a proportion. We know how to solve a proportion. We put a 1 under this, so it looks like a proportion. You cross multiply. And we're going to get another easy situation. B times 1 is B. B is equal to, cross multiply this way, 7 times cosine of 36. And that's when you go to your calculator. Cosine, oh no. 7 times cosine 36. 5.6631. Okay, we're just gonna put 5.66. All right, that's the measure of angle B. All right. And then when you check your triangle, when you check your answers in the in the worksheet there, it'll have all the answers on the picture of the triangle. So remember we had this? So when you check your answers, it'll actually have all the answers there. This was 36 and that was 7. And then you'll see when you check your answers, it'll say, what did we get for A? We got 4.11, so it'll say 4.11. Or it might be rounded off a little bit, right? You'll see the 54 degrees that we found that angle measure, 54 degrees. And what did we get for this one? 5.66. So when you check your answers, the ones that are in red are the ones that the missing parts. Remember, to solve the triangle means to find everything. You found all the angles and you found all the missing sides. Okay, so not too far from what we're already doing. You just got to do it like twice, right, for one problem. All right, there you go.